Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. The Flash, issue number 87. Welcome to one of the final comic books that I'll be reviewing, possibly ever. More details on that on the 8 o'clock podcast this Saturday on this channel. Anyway, and that's Eastern Standard Time, by the way. Okay, so this issue is called Rogue's Reign, Aftermath of Ice and Lightning. Joshua Williamson is the writer, Christian Deuce on art, Luis Guerrero doing the colors, Steve Wands doing the letters, Rafa Sandoval, Jordi Tarragona, and Hi-Fi doing the cover, Dustin Yen doing the variant cover, and, well, that's it. Fine. The art in this, man. I've got to talk about, Christian Deuce is simply exploding. Oh my God, the freaking art in this. First off, I never ever want to see Captain Cold without a beard ever again. I want this unkempt, pure white beard for the rest of eternity. This is what he looks like from now on. You want to change his name to King Cold? I'm okay with that too. It's kind of silly. It kind of sounds like, like a King Penguin or something, like Chili Willy or something like that. But whatever, man. Honestly, just don't lose the beard. I'm willing to make concessions. All right? Wow, this comic book, dude, it seemed like there wasn't a whole lot going on. For the most part, it's really just more of the same. They go to Arkham. There's no real point in them going to Arkham because nobody really goes to Arkham. It's like, hi, we're at Arkham. They never even really make it indoors, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They escape immediately. But the Flash winds up getting a kind of a cure. They call it a temporary cure. Yeah, it's temporary in the sense that if he takes himself to his extremes again, then he's screwed. You know what I'm saying? He goes back to being out of sync with this universe, the Flash Force being out of sync with this universe again in its entirety. Hopefully that gets back to normal one of these days. But for now, I like the idea that here's this ridiculously powerful character that Joshua Williamson is like, you know what? There's a ridiculously powerful character. Let's give him a weakness. Oh, he's got all these powers. But if you use him too much, you're going to blow some things up. I'm cool with that. Just don't actually have another Heroes in Crisis moment. We don't want to see. The fans have spoken. Like that conversation's over. All right, the people have spoken. So, I love the idea of these two stories that seem like they're just going to be separate and whatnot. And for the most part, they kind of do feel like they're separate. It's like you see the other Flashes land in a helicopter and they go and they don't really say anything until the very end of the book. It's like, whatevs, you know. But Iris goes and makes a phone call, and I enjoyed this special appearance. This was good. I shouldn't call it a special appearance. Anyway, another character shows up, and it's like, okay, this was good. This was good. I enjoyed this conversation that these two had. That was actually pretty fun. As far as the direction of the comic book in and of itself, dude, this book, like I told you, can take me anywhere it wants to. I'm here. I'm here. Towards the end of this, we get a return of the Flash of the Year One future. And then we don't. I cannot express how much I love the direction of this comic book, my peeps. This is kind of badass. I'm just saying, in general, all right? In general, it's kind of badass, right? This is how you make a freaking awesome comic book. All right, you just, the series, just consistently good. Every so often you have your highs. Every so often you can have a low. Every so often you can have a basic comic book. At some point, they all just simply blend into this incredible run. And and what a perfect name for a Flash comic book, right? A run. Anyway, I am so addicted to this freaking storyline right now. To the run. Wow. If this was like a different comic book, all right? If this was something else, if somebody else were on this comic book, if we just started this series and it's like, oh, he's going to go to Arkham, big deal, big deal, big deal. It's like, oh, okay, it's just this one issue. We're not really going to do Arkham. I would have been pissed. I'd have straight up been pissed. I'd have exploded. I'd be like, what the heck is the matter with you? Why would you do something like this? But at this point, I'm like, no, Arkham served its purpose. Did it have to even be at Arkham? No. No, none of this stuff had to happen at all. Funny, when Arkham soldiers, well, they're basically militarized private employees, security. When they start talking about Bel Rev, they said Iron Heights too. I don't really care about what they say with Iron Heights. But when you start talking about used to Candyland out at Bel Rev, I'm like, does Arkham have a Suicide Squad? Arkham should have a Suicide Squad. How sick would that be? DC will probably put somebody together. If not, I might be available for work. I'm going to be freeing up a whole lot of my time very soon. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. This freaking awesome comic book. Anyway, guys, I'm done. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.